Hi, welcome. This is Yoruba Torah Research Institute, and this is Prince Oladipo Jejelola, your host. So, just like in the last video, I mentioned about the reading of Second Chronicle, the book of Second Chronicle, chapter 10. I'll be reading verse 1 tonight. Actually, I'm making this video in the night because during the day, though I'm still staying amidst people here, so the noise, the children running up and down, and there will be a lot of on the background that might try to even cover my own reading. So that's why I decided to work at night, and I'm reading this single verse tonight, and then you'll be seeing it on the today, which is Sabbath. Ishebota, Ishebota. So, and you'll be receiving the video on the first day of the week. Thank you. It will work well. So now, so this is the Second Chronicle chapter 10. This is it in the ancient Hebrew, and this is it in transliteration and already vowelized version. So let me read. Wa iyo ilo ko. Wa iyo ilo ko. Ireka ba omo. Ireka ba omo. Ishe ikamoha. Ishe ikamoha. So wa iyo iloko ishe ikamoha. Remember the way the ancient Hebrew used to write. They don't follow the normal English subject and verb and then object. No. So the ahon is the action first, which is the verb first, then the subject, then the object. So now, wa iyo iloko is talking about what there was a movement. Somebody moved towards something, and who did the movement? Ireka ba omo. And then the object, like the location, the place where he went is Ishe Ikamoa. Well, if you go and check what they call Shekim, it's talking about shoulder. That is kind of a bending that shoulder. And the word for shoulder is Ika. So we have two shoulder. So the Yoruba they call it Ejika. That means two Ika. So the Ika is two. So but here it's talking about Ishe Ikamoa, talking about shoulder carrying load. So wa iyo iloko ishe, that is irekaba omo, left move to ishe ikamoa. And so irekaba omo is the one we call Rehoboam. Irekaba omo, that means to spread, to widen. And then the word omo is a Yoruba word that means people. Like they'll say omo Yoruba, that is people of Yoruba, children of Yoruba. They say omo Igbo, that is talking about these people who are from native, they are descendants of Igbo, they are people from Igbo land. So here it's talking about Irekaba omo, that is ire, that is widen, the enlargement. Enlargement has befallen the people, and of course it's talking about the people of Oyashiriala, that is whom they call Israel in English. So Irekaba omo, and and the location, that's where he went. Then let's continue the reading now. Iko oye ishe kamo. Still talking about this place. Iko oye ishe kamo. Ibi a wa le a mu le oyo o okay. Oyo okay. Ikolu oyashiriala atiwa. So Ibiawa le amule uyo okay. So that is pure Yoruba. So Ibiawa le amule, that is want to put him mule uyo okay. That is want to put him on a high place where he will be enthroned. The amule uyo okay. They are in the midst of people. They will take him to that place, and then yeah, will be honored and will be anointed as king. So wamule uyo okay, or muli uyo okay. So now that's why the word king is leke, that is muleke, that is it was made to be supreme, it was made to be supreme. So yeah, one mule uyo, that is yeah, it will be made to have supremacy. That's why we made king. It will be made to have okay. That is okay means something like is high position. So this is where that is when it will be enthroned. Mule uyo okay. Then ikulu uya shiriala atiwa. So let's see, you can see the translation here. Then come the going to of Irekaba Omo Ishe Ikamoha, that is to Ishe Ikamoha, being in understanding, that is being in knowledge, Ishe Kamo, where they will do pick and put him supreme. So it be our lay hamule uyoike, put him and put him supreme. Ekolu oyashiriala atiwa, all oyashiriala were scum. So this is Second Chronicles chapter 10 verse 1. Welcome. This is Yoruba Torah research, and this is Professor Oladipo Jejelola reading Second Chronicles chapter 10 verse 2. Second Chronicles chapter 10 verse 2. So you can see the first written the ancient Hebrew writing system. So that is the way it was written in the ancient Hebrew. So now this is when it's the consonants have been written out in the corresponding English consonant and then been vowelized. So let's read and see the interpretation. Wayo iyaye, that is it came to pass. I see corresponding in English. Oko ishemo, oko ishemo. So this word was not really well interpreted in the English Bible that we have. So oko ishemo. So one who refused suffering is your lot. Or one who refused suffered lot. That is, you can say a rebel, one who rebelled, one who rebelled. Oko ishemoa, and this statement also show why he rebelled. Ishe is a Yoruba word for poverty, for suffering, which shows that people were suffering under Solomon. The King Solomon that we celebrated is not really worth celebrating. The king that they call Solomon in English Bible is not really worth celebrating like that, because under his reign it was full of suffering for the people. So this person in particular that I want to mention now refused to partake. That means is one of the people that must have spoken up against the high-handedness and the suffering that that king brought upon the people, the suffering, the poverty. Just like some people are speaking in Nigeria now against the government and the hardship they brought upon the people. So Oko Ishemo, then so the name is Oyo Iruba Omo. Oyo Iruba Omo. Now see this word Omo is also here. Omo is that means the people. So Oyo Iruba Omo is talking about somebody who brought rebellion. Iru is to scatter something. Now when the water is settled, it's calm. When you stir it up and everything scattered, that is Iru. That is an Otiru. So you have scattered, you have taken away peace, you have taken away settlement, you have brought rowdiness. You have introduced rowdiness and things like that. So Oyo Iruba Omo. And this is one of the why some people use the word that is Yorubas are people are the Israelite to the 10 tribes that followed Jeroboam, because this is actually the name they call Jeroboam. The name Jeroboam is Oyo Yoruba Omo. So which is, you can see the first three consonants there bringing the word Yoruba, like the word Yoruba today. So and even the name Yoruba, you see some of the Yoruba people, when they talk about the name, they will say it is not the name. It is they call themselves Aku before this time, and I go and things like that. That it was during one of those peace talk in that they call Oyo, and they call Oyo Yoruba, that is Yoruba. It is there that they call Yoruba, they refer them as Yoruba when they were trying to reach peace agreement with the Fulanis. Now, and so one thing is that those who call them must have understanding of the ancient Hebrew language, which is the ancient Yoruba language, or your Yoruba. That is, or your people they've done some. They are the people that scattered. They are the people. They are rebellious people. So there was a kingdom that was existing in West Africa that was very strong and peaceful, and Oyo people, the Oyo kingdom, was the one that rebelled. That is as led by Shango. So you can follow. There's one of the books I've written about the what happened and all those things. So you can. This is one of those one of my those books that I've those books on Amazon. So among those books, you see one that talk about the history of West Africa. So you see how Oyo led the rebellion that scattered the peace, and when they came from Yemen, the Hebrew kingdom of Yemen, when they were conquered, they left there, and then Dunuas, Oduenua, he came to Oduenua came to West Africa, and he's the one that settled at Ife, and that is why the where the palace of Oni is built today is called Inua. So it's Odu Enua, and they call him, the English call him Dinuas. So they came and they established their Hebrew kingdom here, and which was flourishing, and not only flourishing, they were seafarers. So they went around the world. So they say Ogun Lokaye. So they've gone around the world. They have maps. They've done a lot. They've achieved a lot of things more than more than the Romans. And so this shows that, but then something happened. Oyo Yoruba, somebody brought rebellion, somebody scattered that great and mighty kingdom. So that is why Oyo was referred to Oyo Yoruba, that is Yoruba. So that is where the name comes from. So not only that they are directly from Jeroboam, but because they did the same thing that Jeroboam actually did, and Jeroboam was named after, and he did. So Oyo Yoruba Omo, that one who brought rebellion upon the people Omo Israeli Omo Oyashiriala. So Oyo Yoruba Omo. Then Ibini Eni Abati. So that is a battered one of any Abati. That is a child of any Abati. In their Hebrew dictionary, they call this one. They said it is a view, people's view. So they did not really understand what the word really means, but they know that it is talking about, it is people's view of something. What they view about it. It could be derogatory, it could be, but it's what they view, the appearance, that's the conclusion of people about a thing. Well, conclusion of people about a thing could be positive, could be negative, and could be in any area. But here, particular, it is talking about any about it. Like if this person is somebody that is lovable, somebody that is people one can live with, calm and accommodating. Someone who is accommodating. So that is what the description is actually about. So any about it. Then wo iwa ba imuseru yomo. That is the ancient name for Egypt, where the Hebrew called Egypt Imuseru Yomo. Canaanites also, because of the enslavement, when people went to them and they enslaved the people that went to them for assistance. So, so you can see Imuseru Yomo. So behold, this migrate to dwell. Imuseru Yomo. Then Eishe Ire, Ire. Oba ó bá ire kúò. Now, èyí ṣe ire, that is, it did go. This is Yoruba now. Èyí ṣe ire, a ní kí ló rèé ṣe níbẹ̀? Kí ló rèé ṣe níbẹ̀? So ire, that means to go. Then ó bá ire kúò, that is ire is to run. So èyí ṣe ire, ó bá ire kúò, that is, it did go by running away. Mọ́ ìfò, that is a floating, or ipò, that is a position. From position, this ipò means a position in the presence. Iyo is the word for presence. And iyo ìṣe ilé mọ́, that is Solomon. So ìṣe ilé mọ́ Solomon. So the word ìṣe ilé mọ́, it means ìṣe, this is clearly Yoruba. Ìṣe ilé, that is LD. And ara mi le ju ta no. Ara mi le, that is my body is LD. And this name, that is a name that was given to Solomon. He has two names, Odueda, and then the second one is this. And this one is Ishe Ilimo, is talking about his health status. The first child by Oduiwade, that is David, and Bathsheba died, was not healthy, was sick, because he was struck, that child, so it was not healthy. So when this one came and it was healthy, it was loved by Uyoiwa, spared this one, so made him Ishe Ile Moha, that is healthy. This one is strong child. So the one made supreme, that is Iya Muleke, Iwayo Ishe Abo. Iwayo Ishe Abo. Uyo Iruba Omo. Mo Imuseruyomo. So now did return Uyo Iruba Omo from Imuseru, that is from Egypt. So this is the verse 2 of 2nd Chronicle verse 10, and you can see that just as usual, all the words are there, bringing the exact meaning, the exact meaning, and breaking down in the syllable, breaking to the root of their syllabic structures, bringing perfect. This is perfection of language, and the ancient flavor of those words are still there, which is it brings out the beauty of what is called the Yoruba language. So you can see, like here, you can see I say Eishe Ire, Eishe Ire, Oba Ireku, Eishe Ire, that is the goal. So you can see the sound of the Yoruba words here are not just, they are not modern Yoruba. They are the Kong ancient core on the raw Yoruba, and this is the professional ancient Hebrew. So the name Yoruba is actually not a really good name. It means a rebellion, one who's caused trouble, rebel, always rebel, that is, or you're rebelled. So it was named Yoruba. And the one that they called Yoruba was actually Oyo Yoruba. So everything here is confirmation that this is who we are. This is truly who we are. We cannot deny. We cannot run from this. And no matter how much they've tried to hide all this, now Oyo has brought it forth. Now it is here, and Oyo is bringing it more, exposing it more. So, and I pray that the blessings of Oyo will come upon everyone who has listened to this reading. As you listen to this reading, may the blessings, may the hand of Oyo be upon you. Firstly, to minister to you the true identity of who you are, and also to open our eyes, to also learn from Ishe Ilimoa, that is Solomon, that is sometimes being wealthy and the celebration being celebrated by the people, or being seen high up there, is not always the main thing. That the major thing is about how we make the people under us happy. how happy and how free are the people that are under us? Do we put burden on people? Do we put yoke on men? Especially with this Hebrew thing that is coming up, do we seek this Hebrew truth in a way to put people in under our chain and to subject them? Like some of those camps in I've seen in the US where they even try to kill, all those things. So that is like Solomon. That is like Limoa Solomon, and that is not we are called. That's not what we are called unto. This is for liberty of the Oyashirialas, liberty and the peace. Sheile of the descendant of Oduiwade, Oya Shiriala, and Oya Koibi. So, and I pray that the peace Isheileiwa, the peace of Oyoiwa be upon you and your household, and all that you lay your hands upon. May the presence of Oyoiwa, Iponiyo of Oyoiwa, presence of Oyoiwa, Iponiyo, may the Oyoiwa, Iponiyo, continue to abide with you in the name of Oyoiwa Shua. Isheileiwa more.